Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about newborn essentials. I am so excited that I am filming this video. When we went through our adoption process, I was researching the heck out of everything here on YouTube, and now I'm bringing what I think my essentials are to you. Now please keep in mind, every baby is different. This is just what works for me and our 6-week-old daughter, Jamison Rain. These are not sponsored. This is everything that I have either paid for or was gifted to me from our registry. I sat down with my husband and asked him what he thought was essential, which is amazing because you need to have a guy's perspective sometimes. So this is what we think is essential. I'm hoping this video helps you, and everything will be linked down below for your reference. Enjoy the video. So the first item I'm going to be talking about today is the Dockatot. So the Dockatot is a place that you can lay down your child on any flat surface, and it has padding around it, so it's going to not have your child roll. If you're co-sleeping, this is a great product for you. Just put it in the middle of the bed. I know parents are thinking about co-sleeping. They're so nervous about rolling over onto the baby and hurting the baby. This is a viable place for your child to sleep. And when we were going through our adoption process, granted, our child was born in our home state, but when you adopt a child, you have to travel with all of these items to stay for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, depending on when ICPC clears. And we were really struggling with, where is our son or daughter going to sleep? And the Dockatot is a great option, but also so you feel like you can do things around the home, because that is a struggle when they are a newborn. The second item I'm going to talk about is a stroller. Now, I did so much research, and we went to Bye Bye Baby, and my husband went to the stroller section, and he thought that we were at Disneyland waiting for a ride, seeing all these strollers. I mean, it was wild. Of course, it's going to be what mom and dad want as a preference, but for me, I wanted something that our daughter could grow into, and that's when I found the Mockingbird. Now, the Mockingbird is a great product. I have so much fun with it. I got every single attachment that was possible. When you do get the car seat attachment, it really is adaptable to many different strollers. You can go onto their website, see what car seat you have, and see if it will work for the Mockingbird. Now, another thing that I got with my Mockingbird as an additional cost is the bassinet for the stroller. It attaches directly to the stroller, so you can walk your little one around your neighborhood and have them feel safe, and they can even sleep in it. It would have been a really good option to have that bassinet attachment to the stroller if we were going to travel. Another thing that I love about Mockingbird is that they are a family-owned business. They are a small business. So if I ever had any type of questions, they responded in under 24 hours. As a first-time mom, I have so many questions about probably everything, and I never had to worry if they were going to respond to my questions. They responded with pictures of things when I thought something wasn't right. So thank you, Mockingbird, so much. I appreciate you, and baby Jamison loves her stroller. The next product I'm going to be speaking to you about is the Peanut. So this is actually kind of a funny story. So I, probably like most of you, wanted a very aesthetically pleasing nursery. I wanted the Moses basket. I wanted everything to look very chic and pretty. Well, let me tell you, functionality is far better than the aesthetic. Because our daughter was born so quickly and we truly had essentially no notice, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave that video up here, that she was coming, there was a lot of items on our registry that we didn't get, and the changing station was one of them. I got the Peanut, and I am so happy I did, because the other day, she went to the bathroom while I was changing her, and it was not number 1, and honestly, it goes everywhere. And I'm so thrilled that all I had to do was take a wipe take some antibacterial spray and wipe it down, and we were good to go for the next change. Trust me when I tell you, I was that mom. I wanted everything aesthetically pleasing, but now that our daughter is 6 weeks old and we are constantly doing enough laundry anyway for ourselves, take the workload off of yourself and just get something that is functional. Okay, so the fourth item, and we're gonna stay on the topic of changing, is the Diaper Genie. Now this probably is a no-brainer, but the Diaper Genie is amazing because it keeps that icky smell out. It can hold up to 270 diapers in one of its bags. So when you're changing 10 to 12 diapers a day, you really don't want to be going back and forth. I always think about that episode from Friends when Rachel has her baby shower and she thinks that she's going to go outside every time that there is a diaper change, and it really makes me giggle because you just don't have time to do any of that. I promise you, there is no smell coming from that Diaper Genie, which is very helpful. The next item is in the clothing department, and it's actually kind of funny because my mother-in-law told me to buy more of them and I didn't listen to her, and I wish I did. And that item is a gown. The last thing that you want to deal with is zippers and snaps and all of that stuff. Your baby is crying, you're tired, and you just want to tend to them as fast as possible. What's great about the gown is it's exactly that. It is a gown. It can go from 0 to 6 months. They can grow into it. A lot of times it's going to be too big for them, but you just tie up the bottom, make sure that their feet are secured. It makes easy access for diaper changes in the middle of the night. The gowns are awesome. If it was up to my husband, he would have her in a gown 24/7 until she was 2. When I announced on Instagram that I was building our baby registry, I asked, what are your go-to products? And everyone says, get a swing, get a swing, get a swing. Well, get a swing doesn't really work. How many different swings can they make for kids? They make a lot. The one that we ended up getting was the 4Moms Mamaroo. And to be honest, in the beginning weeks of her life, the first 3 weeks of her life, it wasn't really like a lifesaver for us. And I was like, man, should we have gotten this product? I don't really know. But now that she is 6 weeks old and she can start to really see lines and shapes and want to play with things, it's really, really, really helped. Also, you can't be carrying around your child 24/7. You have to have a place to put them that is safe. What I love about the Mamaroo is that there's several different settings, several different speed settings, and music that comes with it. It also comes with a great auxiliary cord that you can just plug into your phone, and you can play any type of music that you want. The next item is a sound machine. So this is kind of debatable. A lot of people don't know if they want to get a sound machine, or there's so many different sound machines, but the one that we purchased and absolutely love is the Hatch. So the Hatch, you actually have an app on it, which is great because in the middle of the night, if you want to just turn it on or off, you can do that. The great thing is it has a multitude of different lights, a multitude of different sounds for you to have for your child. So let's say they want to listen to ocean waves, or they want to listen to animals, wind, you name it, they have it. It is such an awesome product, and the great part about it is we put it on our baby changing station, so that way in the middle of the night we just move it closer to her peanut and we can see. We have enough light to change her, get her back into her bassinet, and get back to sleep. The next product that you will need is a video monitor. The monitor that we have is the VTech. So this you can connect to your app on your phone, and it also comes with an actual monitor. I know a lot of monitors are only run by the app, and sometimes you need to have the monitor itself as well as use your cell phone. This next product is never talked about. In any newborn haul that I have seen, I have not seen this product talked about, and it is being slept on. Y'all are missing out, or you're not talking about it. Everyone talks about the snot sucker, but this product, they do not talk about, and it is the Windy. So here's where it's gonna be a little bit of a TMI, and I'm sorry. So at about week 3, our baby started developing really bad gas pains. But at that point, we really didn't know what her cries meant. At that point, when she cried hysterically, we thought it was food, and we kept shoving ounces of food down her throat, and she would eat it all. So we were like, okay, well, maybe she's hungry and she's just really hungry. Maybe she's going through a growth spurt. We don't really know. And I went to my Instagram and I asked the Instagram mamas, what is wrong? Please help me. Please help me help my baby. And they came in so clutch. It was amazing. They said she probably has gas. So the Windy is a product that you will probably be a little bit afraid of. But what you do is you stick the end of it inside the baby's bottom and you wait for a little puff of air to come out, and it helps them release their bowel movements. And it was actually really funny when I did it for the first time. I had no idea. I didn't YouTube anything. I just kind of flew by the seat of my pants. I inserted the Windy. She had the puff of air come out, and for some reason I thought that the poop was gonna go everywhere. That's not what happens, you guys. You insert it, the puff of air comes out, you take it out, and then she's able to have a much easier bowel movement. Those Windy products have saved me. They have helped my daughter with her gas, and trust me, you need this product. It sounds really gross. I promise you, when you become a mom, nothing will faze you. You'll change all the diapers like nothing, wash your hands, call it a day, do it again in the next 30 minutes, I'm sure. Get yourself the Windy, they're awesome. So the next product is probably going to be a little bit controversial because it is pricey, and that is our bassinet. So we went back and forth to decide on what type of bassinet we were gonna get for our child, and we did end up going with the Snoo. The Snoo has a $1,500 price tag, and I know when I heard it, I about had a heart attack. When my husband heard the price tag, he about had 2 heart attacks. We were like, why are we gonna pay so much for a product that we are only gonna use for a few months? We don't know if we're going to have another child. Do we wanna invest in this product? And let me tell you, I am so glad we did. One night I wanted to give my husband a break. As I said earlier, he does take the night shift and he was really, really tired one night. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna take Jameson into our guest suite. I will watch her for the evening. I will do the night feeds. You have a good night's rest. And I did not bring the Snoo in here. And man, I thought I was going to cry. She would not sleep well. It was super difficult. Finally, at 2 a.m., I marched into the master bedroom, got the Snoo, brought it all the way to our guest suite, put her in it, and she slept until 6 a.m. the following day. So when I tell you that it is a good investment, it is a good investment. You can rent it. What I did instead of paying the $1,500 price tag was I ended up going on Facebook Marketplace. I bought it for $800 and it was the best $800 I have ever spent. I am telling you, if you have some room in your budget to get the Snoo, go ahead, don't even think about it, do it, or put it on your registry and maybe a bunch of girls can go ahead and go in on it, or you can just rent it for a few months. But I'm telling you, the Snoo is my go-to product. I'm so happy. It has an app, so like I said, my husband does do the night shift. Every morning when I wake up at 5, I look at it to see what she has done throughout the night, to see if she's gotten up. Our sleep patterns are changing. And the good thing about it is my husband is connected to that app as well. So we always know what's going on with our daughter and her sleep schedules, and it's really, really helped get her on a proper schedule so that way we can work on our sleep training. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below or go ahead and DM me on Instagram. I am happy to answer anything, and I hope that this has helped you. Every baby is different. This is just what works for us and our child, and I hope that you have enjoyed the video and consider subscribing and joining my family. Have a great one. Bye.